You lay your baby down for tummy time, and 2 seconds later, they're crying. Face planted, fists clenched, tiny legs kicking like they're trying to swim off the mat. Sound familiar? You're told tummy time is essential, but if your baby hates it, how are you supposed to make it happen? Here's what most parents don't realize. Tummy time doesn't have to mean flat on the floor frustration. There are actually several baby-approved positions that still build the same muscles and skills without the tears. And in this video, I'm walking you through 7 of the best tummy time alternatives that babies actually enjoy. And stick around because tip number 5, it's a total game changer for fussy babies who usually last 10 seconds max. Let's start with the first 3, and if your baby's been resisting tummy time, these might just turn things around. Before we dive into the positions, let me just say, if your baby struggles with tummy time, you're not doing anything wrong. Some babies love it from day one, others not so much. They might cry, squirm, rub their face on the floor, or look at you like you've just betrayed them. That's totally normal. It's not a reflection of their strength or your parenting. It just means they need a gentler or gradual approach. And that's exactly what these positions are for. If your baby's not loving the floor, try bringing tummy time up, literally. One of the most natural positions for early tummy time is on your chest. Here's how to do it. Lie back on the couch or your bed, semi-reclined, not flat. Place your baby belly down on your chest with their head near your collarbone facing you. Support them with one hand if needed, especially if they're really young or still wobbly. Now talk to them. Make eye contact. Sing. Smile. Be expressive. What makes this so powerful is the emotional connection. Your baby isn't just working their neck and back muscles, they're looking right at the person they love most. They're feeling your heartbeat, your warmth, your voice. That makes it feel safe. And it counts. Tummy time doesn't need to be on a mat to be effective. This position encourages head lifting, shoulder strengthening, and visual engagement, all key for development. Even better, you can do this multiple times a day, especially during those quiet bonding moments, after a feeding, during skin to skin, or while you're relaxing with them on your chest. Some parents worry they're cheating if tummy time isn't on the floor, but trust me, you're not. This is one of the best ways to introduce it, especially in the first few months. One mom told me her baby cried every time she put him on a playmat, but on her chest, he'd happily lift his head and gaze into her face. Within weeks, he got stronger and more confident, and the floor didn't seem so bad after that. It's about building comfort and trust, not forcing it, and this position is the perfect way to start. If your baby gets frustrated lying flat on the floor, try giving them a little lift. That's where the nursing pillow comes in. Here's what you do. Place a boppy or similar C-shaped nursing pillow on a soft, firm surface, like a playmat or a folded blanket. Lay your baby across the pillow, belly down with their chest and armpits resting on the top curve. Their arms should drape over the front and their legs should extend behind them. You can kneel or sit in front of them to make silly faces or dangle a toy just within reach. Why does this work so well? Because when babies are flat on the floor, they often feel stuck. Their nose is close to the ground and they haven't yet figured out how to push up with their arms. That frustration, totally real. But when you place them over a pillow, they're slightly elevated. It gives them a new angle, more visibility, easier arm movement, and less pressure on their chest. It's like tummy time training wheels. One dad told me this trick completely changed the game. His daughter would scream on the floor, but over a pillow, she stayed calm for minutes at a time. And gradually, she started pushing up, reaching for toys, and gaining strength. You can even roll up a towel or blanket if you don't have a nursing pillow. Just make sure your baby's chest is slightly above their hips and their airway stays clear at all times. Do short sessions, just 1 to 2 minutes at first, and build up slowly. The goal isn't perfection, it's exposure. It's about giving their body and their brain a chance to adapt without overwhelm. And always stay right there with them. Tummy time should be supervised, interactive, and ideally, a little fun. If your baby's still fussing, here's another low-pressure option. Your lap. You'd be amazed how much babies respond to being close to you, and your lap offers a familiar surface that's both warm and secure. Here's how it works. Sit cross-legged on the floor or in a chair with your knees together. Lay your baby tummy down across your lap so their belly rests across your thighs and their head is turned to the side. You can gently support their bottom with one hand and stroke their back with the other. Talk to them softly, or gently rock your legs from side to side to create movement. This position is perfect for newborns and young infants who still startle easily on the floor. Your lap provides more containment and comfort while still giving them time on their tummy. And just like with the chest and pillow positions, this still builds the same strength and coordination. They're working their neck, shoulders, and back without the full pressure of the floor. You can even use this position after a diaper change or while reading a book. It doesn't have to be a big production. It's just another opportunity for movement and connection. And here's the part most parents overlook. The more relaxed you are, the more relaxed they will be. Babies pick up on our energy. So if you're calm, chatting, and making it feel like a natural part of the day, they're more likely to stick with it. Now, if your baby is finally tolerating tummy time, maybe for a minute or two, but still seems frustrated or bored, it might be time to level up the floor experience. And one of the easiest ways to do that is with a mirror. Here's the setup. Lay your baby belly down on a soft playmat or folded blanket. Then place an unbreakable mirror, baby safe of course, directly in front of them. Position it so they can see their own face clearly. Now, watch what happens. At first, they might just blink at the reflection, not fully understanding what they're seeing. But soon, that little face in the mirror becomes fascinating. They'll start to engage, making eye contact with themselves, moving their head, maybe even cooing or drooling at their reflection. Why does this work? Because mirrors activate a baby's curiosity. It gives them a reason to lift their head, to push up, to stay on their tummy longer. And here's the part most parents overlook. Visual engagement isn't just a distraction, it's development. Looking at a mirror helps with visual tracking, social awareness, and even early language skills as they begin to vocalize their own reflection. One mom I talked to said this was the only way she could get her baby to do more than 30 seconds on his tummy. But with the mirror in front of him, suddenly it was a full 5 minutes. And over time, that 5 minutes turned into 10. If you don't have a mirror, don't worry. You can also use a high-contrast toy, a crinkly book, or a small sensory board with black and white patterns. The key is to give them something interesting to look at and reach for. And one more trick, try getting on the floor with them. Lie on your tummy across from them and make silly faces. You are your baby's favorite toy after all. Don't underestimate how powerful your own face can be in encouraging them to lift, reach, and explore. Tummy time doesn't have to be boring. It just needs to feel like play. Okay, this one is a lifesaver for parents of babies who scream the moment they're put down. Let me introduce you to what many pediatric therapists call the football hold, but with a twist that turns it into tummy time on the go. Here's how you do it. Hold your baby face down along your forearm with their head near the crook of your elbow and their body supported along your arm. Your palm can gently support their diaper area or upper thighs. Make sure their head is turned to the side so their airway stays completely clear. Now gently rock side to side or walk slowly around the house. Boom, that's tummy time. It may not look like the mat-based version you see in books, but your baby is still engaging their neck and back muscles, adjusting their balance, and processing movement through their vestibular system. Why does this matter? Because many babies with tummy time resistance aren't just protesting the floor, they're protesting the position. It's hard work, and it can feel isolating when they're down there alone. The football hold removes that pressure. It keeps them close to you. It offers the motion, warmth, and gentle containment that helps their nervous system stay regulated. It's also great after feedings, especially for babies who are gassy. That gentle pressure on the tummy can help move things along and ease discomfort. One dad told me this was the only position that worked for his colicky newborn. Every evening, they'd walk down the hallway, baby in the football hold, gently rocking side to side. Not only did it help with tummy time, it became a calming routine they both looked forward to. You can make it playful too. Stand in front of a mirror while holding your baby this way so they can see both you and themselves. Narrate what you're doing or bounce to the rhythm of a song. The beauty of this position is that it turns tummy time into a bonding activity. It's not floor time anymore, it's time with you, and that changes everything. This next position is especially great for babies who want to look around but don't quite have the strength to lift up for very long. It's also amazing for building that all-important head control in a gentle, supported way. Enter the therapy ball. Now before you picture a giant gym ball and get intimidated, don't worry, you don't need anything huge. A medium-sized exercise ball or peanut ball works perfectly. Here's how to do it. Place your baby tummy down on the center of the ball. Their chest and belly should rest on the top and their arms should dangle slightly forward. Now while supporting them securely with both hands, gently rock the ball forward and back, then side to side. Small movements, smooth and slow. This motion engages their core and neck muscles as they instinctively try to stabilize. It encourages them to lift their head and look around, but in a way that feels more like floating than struggling. And the best part? It's fun! Babies often enjoy the gentle motion. It calms their system while giving them a full body workout. If your baby is new to tummy time, start with just a few minutes. You can place a toy on the floor in front of them or kneel down to make eye contact as you rock the ball. And of course, always keep one hand on your baby at all times for safety. I knew one mom who kept a therapy ball in her living room. Every day after the morning nap, she'd do 2 or 3 minutes of tummy time on the ball. Over time, her son went from struggling to lift up his head to pushing all the way up on his forearms. No tears, no fights, just progress. It doesn't take much, just consistency, gentle exposure, and a little creativity. Don't have a ball? You can mimic a similar motion by laying your baby on your legs and slowly raising and lowering your knees. It's not exactly the same, but it still adds that element of movement that so many babies love. Remember, tummy time doesn't have to be static. Adding motion can make it more tolerable and even enjoyable. All right, this last one is a favorite, not just because it's effective, but because babies actually enjoy it. It gives them a whole new perspective, builds serious strength, and creates that irresistible opportunity for playful connection between you and your little one. I call it the flying baby position, but think of it as tummy time on your lap, elevated and active. Here's how it works. Sit down comfortably, either on the floor with your legs stretched out in front of you or on a couch with your knees bent. Then place your baby belly down across your shins or lower thighs facing you. Gently hold their sides or torso for support and slowly lift your legs a few inches or as far as your baby can handle safely and comfortably. It's kind of like a mini airplane ride, but with control. Now make it fun! Make eye contact, say their name, bounce your legs just a little, sing a song, or make swooshing sounds. This turns tummy time into a full-body sensory experience, and your baby will love it. Why is this so effective? Because not only are they engaging their neck and upper body muscles to hold their head up, but they're also activating their core and balance centers in a way that's dynamic, not static. They're responding to movement, adjusting, reaching toward your face. It's all developmentally rich and disguised as play. This position is great for babies who are a bit older, around 3 to 6 months, and already starting to show signs of rolling or pushing up. It helps build the endurance they'll need for crawling later on, and it strengthens their trunk in a way that flat tummy time sometimes doesn't fully engage. One mom told me she used this every morning as a little wake-up game. 5 minutes of flying baby while singing silly songs. Her daughter would giggle, coo, and even start pushing up to look over mom's knees. It became a ritual and one of the most productive tummy time sessions of the day. Now, of course, safety is key. Always keep a hand on your baby's torso, especially if they're wiggly. And if they seem tired or fussy, pause. This should never feel like a workout. It should feel like connection. If you're postpartum and your legs are sore or your core is still healing, which by the way is completely normal, you can do a gentler version by laying baby across your lap like in position number 3, then gradually bouncing your knees or shifting side to side for subtle motion. The point is, you're creating variety. You're meeting your baby where they are, and you're helping them build strength while feeling safe and seen. That's what makes this position so powerful. It's physical and emotional development at once. If tummy time has been a struggle, you're not alone. It's tough for babies, and let's be honest, sometimes for us too. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be a fight. Tummy time can happen on your chest, over your lap, or even while you're playing. Every little bit counts. Whether it's 30 seconds or a few minutes, it all adds up. This isn't about doing it perfectly. It's about showing up consistently. If this helped, check out the links in the description for more tools and tips to support your baby's development.